Laura, I've seen you use a triangle, the Lohk triangle, to describe people's issues to themselves, which I think is really neat. Can you just give me a bit more detail about it?
Yeah, so when clients come to me, they have an idea that they have a problem. So if I take an anxiety as just an example, because this is something that I see the most often, so clients tell me that this is their problem. So we obviously, as cognitive hypnotherapists, know that this is a symptom of something else, something that starts from a root cause. So often what I do is educate my clients of how really they mind works and how they work. So how I educate them is that I have this prop that I use quite often. So these are neurological levels, and I explain them that this is our identity. And obviously, these are neurological levels, so they all affect each other. So if we have a identity level that affects the beliefs and our values and capabilities, behavior and environment, and then obviously the triggers that we get from environment, they obviously interact with all of the levels. So the environment is always the trigger, but whether we react to it positively or negatively depends on our foundation, as I call it, which is our identity and beliefs about our identity. And obviously that's where or our self-esteem issues come, our mindset. And a lot of my clients, whether they come to me for anxiety, depression, other stuff, when I ask them certain questions, they always go back, well, almost always go to, I'm not good enough. And that's obviously the beliefs about their identity. So then I explained that a lot of my clients, and most of my clients, come to me like an upside down triangle. And because of their foundation, their beliefs about their identity are so sort of wonky, then obviously they're quite unstable themselves. So I educate them that a lot of my work with them is strengthening their foundation, which is their relationship to themselves and their self-esteem, their mindset, so that when we finish our work together, that they look a little bit more like a proper triangle. So they are more sort of balanced, so that their foundation, which is the relationship to themselves, is much more stronger, so that when crap happens in life, that they have certain triggers, that they're not as wobbly as they would be. Not that the stuff wouldn't happen to them, because that's life, but that they're able to handle it much more better, and they're more stable because of their foundation is stronger.
One of the things I like about that is if you flick it back upside down again, not only is that a triangle, but it also looks like a funnel, which really kind of explains how, if you have low self-esteem, how everything that comes at you from your environment and how you judge your behavior and whether you're good at something or not, everything gets funneled down and you make it about yourself. And if you are a wobbly triangle, then you are a victim potentially of how the day happens, rather than you happening to the day is just happening to you. So I think visually that's a really good way of conceptualizing that.
Yeah. And I do that, even if my clients come to me with a business problem, so if they want to improve their business, it still comes down to, they think that they have business problem, but actually they also have a relationship to themselves problem. Yeah. So whatever problem my clients, bring me with, there is always an element of some lack of belief about themselves, which needs to be improved, so that they could just be more stable. So they would have a stronger foundation. So I call it a foundation, this bit.
I like it. Needs to be a t-shirt.